Okay, and I think I'm live. I'm still sick, so I'm still coughing, but that should not be too big of a problem. So for today's stream, I will try to get the web exports working. Now, there are a couple of issues. I have not opened anything yet. Let's open godot as well. And let's first copy the chat. So, good morning, everybody. It's 5:30 exactly, so it's kind of early, but I've been awake for some time already. Hey Decotel, hey Manix, early stream, rise and grind. I need to get more into streaming, I really do. So, yeah. And pop out chats, and over here as well. So I'm also streaming on Twitch. Let's put this here, and I can share my screen. Share screen is for live streaming, is having a second monitor will to be really helpful. Almost bedtime here is pain. I know. Like if I need to, if I want to stream on the time that most people can watch, I always need to do it at like nights for me, like or very late at night or very early in the morning. And I'm more of a morning person, so early morning it is. Oh, Well, um, GDE GoZen, GDE GoZen. So I've been up to a couple of things already. So I am experimenting with switching out one of the libraries of FFmpeg. For some reason, it keeps crashing. So if I try to run it in the browser, and I quickly take this one, it always says memory access out of bound. And when I click on this, it takes a long time. It's a very long list. So it always says memory fill because it's trying to I think that is 22, 23 megabytes. It's trying to write that to memory. So I have tried increasing like the initial memory and such, and the stack size did not help. But if I compile, and I wish I saved it somewhere, how can I do this? Let's do it like this. Python build, Python build.py for web. That's not the FFmpeg. Normally it should give an required. Oh yeah. Source e. Which one is it again? SDK and dot it's okay. So normally this should work now. So the web build, it's been a pain. It really has been a pain. So what is everybody up to in the chat right now? It's kind of early more. Like I know for the fact that both of you are from Europe, so so this is the issue that I keep having. So defined in test room. So we have two times that one specific file gets added because I need to use static libraries. Hey Lord Anubis. So because I use what's my camera doing? It's like trying to focus on the painting behind me. So yeah, this keeps happening. It keeps trying to do these like add this file twice, and that's because I create a static library. Even though I merge everything together, then I keep having this error of like the memory out of bounds. So I think squishing everything into one and only taking one of these is causing an issue. So I will just have to remove lib SVS scale, and that just means less formats will work on web. If that were to work. And there's not really an easy way to test this, sadly enough. Let's close this. So what I kind of feel tempted on doing is let's Whoops. 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 um, Not GoZen. I'm programming GDE GoZen. Um, and if I create a web version of this, so if I go to src web, inside of audio, I don't think there's any SVS. Nope. But inside of video there is. So first of all, let's delete these files. Oh. In FFmpeg, I think there should be an SVS thing. Also, enable multi-threading. That should not work on the web version, I think. Oh, let's leave it like that for now. Inside of the video, we do use some, first of all, the hardware device codec stuff that cannot work. Wait a minute. No, that's libavutil. After recording using SVS. We get rid of these. Preferred hardware decoder. Enable debug. Nope. Wait. Oh, whoops. Ah. What I'll probably need to do, if I want to make this work quickly, I just do this. I just make the functions empty. Because as the script inside of Godot will also complain that there are missing functions. So if this were to work, I should probably make a custom version for the web. This is kind of annoying. Okay, no more errors. Okay, next up, get file meta. Should I leave this in? Probably. This one, we just return an empty array. We don't need this one. Instead of here, what's your, This enable multi-threading, I think we should disable it, because to enable multi-threading and web exports, we need to enable a couple of things, which previously was causing an issue. So I've been working on this for the past week now to get web export working, and I made a claim before that I cannot get it working, that it just cannot work. And I still kind of believe that that's true. It is big pain in the butts. Something I will do. AV hardware frame. Let's just comment. Oh, oops. Let's just comment this one out so I have more things going on. So we cannot use this, but we can also not use SVS. Else utility added no support for this. I don't think there's so much more that we need to do to make this work now. We don't use SVS and I don't even know why there's a return function here. Maybe get hardware codec. So this one is also something we don't really need anymore. No, just bye-bye. And this should solve all the issues. Voila. Now I do need to go into the conscripts because here it takes everything. If platform is wait, let's see, web. So if it's web, whoops. If it's web, it will take all those things, the new files that we created. I do think that I'm missing something. Don't need this one anymore. Don't need hardware context. I think inside of build we also need to disable SVSCal. Let's put that on top. Okay, so this one. And then I still need to go to this constructs place to comment this one out. Oh, oops. Wait. And let's build again. Oh, we should probably delete the files inside of the test room. And a full build, so this will take some time. So one of the reasons why this just takes a long time is the compiling. The compiling has been causing this whole figuring out how web exports works and the Android to exports. It has been taking a lot of time. My PC is fast. Well, fast enough. But not that fast that it can easily compile everything. Like this, before this actually starts running, it takes a kind of a long time. Oh, hey, Zach. Still awake? Um, well, how does it go? I've basically copied the entire codes that I made, whoops, into a separate folder, and I hope that works. So I got my source folder and my source web. So this one basically has everything deleted, so it can only support yeah 420p. So no special codecs, but if that works already, it's only 1040 here. For me, at that time, I will already be knockout in beds. For me, that's nice. And by the way, thanks for the video about GDE GoZen. I still like. I'm kind of surprised that I still have not made any video about the extension. I thought I did, but apparently not. Um, I mean, to be fair, I took an allergies have been killing me, but hopefully this cuts down version works. Allergies. I I'm still recovering from my cold. I being sick. I don't well, I don't think many people like it, but not being able to work, that's like one of the worst things. Also, normally today the video will go live about my challenge announcements. So for the people who are not on Discord, I'm doing a challenge for the next for from now this week till the end of this year. Oh wow! Till the end of this year, I am not allowed to do. Wait, what is this? So yeah, until the end of the year, I'm not allowed to miss any uploads. I need to do weekly uploads on the YouTube channel. I have a personal goal of doing that on all my channels, but that's a secret. Because if I fail, like I did a couple of rules, I'm allowed to miss 2 weeks. But if I miss 3 weeks of uploads, then there will be punishment, and that punishment is using Windows for a full month. And I really don't want that. Oh, oops. SVS skill. Did I in the FFmpeg pack help? Ah, over here. Like it's such a Windows for a month. Are you a masochist? Like it's it's such a dumb thing, but to me, like I was thinking, like, what would be the best punishment for me, and I could only come up with like something that would really be terrible for me. Will be having to use Windows. I like working. I like being able to use my PC like this, switching between everything. And yeah, you can have the whole like workspaces on Windows as well. But how can people work like this when wait, pum, pum, pum. How can people work like this with all their windows covering each other? Like, oh, How do people handle that? There are probably ways to fix that, but I feel if I do that whole month of Windows, I should do it properly. Yeah, a lot of people don't use the tiling random manager. I'll tab, but by the times that you are at the screen, like, I need to go to the internet, voila. I need to go to OBS, voila. I don't even need to look at my keyboard. My scripting and the chat right now, voila, Godot. My file manager. Everything is one click away. And choose an app called Yakuza with a custom Yakuza. Yakuwak. Yakuwak? Yakwake? Kwakwaki? Yakuwak. It's morning. Yakuwaku? Yakuwake? With a custom theme so it's transparent, so it's a terminal that drops down from the bottom. To be fair, Windows now has workspaces that tile the windows. Oh, they have? Like, well, I do know that you can press like Windows and up and down and such to get them into certain directions. Yeah. Still, I don't want to lose this challenge. You, you will be forced to say I use Windows, by the way. I don't. Uh, KDE also has key bounds for basic tiling. Yeah, basic tiling has been kind of a thing in a lot of editors. I did try Hyperland, but I don't like the way it tiles. Like, by example, if I open new windows here, they open next to each other. Oh, um, so I like that I have full control and I know where windows will appear. But I think I should probably try out Hyperland and try to get used to that tiling system. And yeah, I tried Sway, but I kept having issues with the tiling of windows that are supposed to be floating did not become floating, which was kind of annoying. And I opened it in the wrong one. Run in browser. And I got an error again because no, but it's again this like whole memory fill issue. Well, so the good thing is my auto script will probably work with the combined stuff, but this memory access out of bounds. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this anymore. Is my yeah. My wife stepped on my glass some days ago, and now it's like not 100% even. How can I solve this issue? Hyperland is the only good Wayland tiling window manager I know. Well, the thing with Sway is I can just copy my config and it works. And honestly, I did not really have any issues with Sway. The only issue that I had was just tiling windows and the floating windows not appearing floating. It has templates to organize multiple windows in a predefined way. Yeah, those kind of templates, I'm not a fan of those kind of templates. The thing is, I oftentimes only have one window open in each screen. Like, I basically use the workspaces as like a screen on its own. Every now and then I will have an extra thing open with like Godot, not Godot, with GoZen itself if I'm working on the GDE extension to quickly go between like the video stuff. So I can quickly compare. No. No. It does say that this is no way. So the problem that I've been trying to solve was not a problem at all. So I've wasted over a week again. This is all from 2003. So is it like the M scripting that's broken or like Godot that's broken because of working with it? Um, I'm what some call a googling god. Yeah, apparently. I've never thought about that being an issue. The version of M scripting being an issue. Ah, well, that does explain some things. So let's comment this one out. So I use libsvscale again. Then I also need to create a combined libraries again. Like honestly, if this works, I'll be happy and frustrated at the same time. Um, event pack combined. Wait, was the error? Okay, so if that works, I can also try to do the threading stuff. But first, how? I think I need to close this one, open a new one, and probably resize it again. Um, wait. So which version do I need to load then? So they still use this version. How can I do this? Install, and can I just copy and paste this code now? Let's see, okay, it does something. Well, thanks, Zach, because else I would probably not have been able to fix this issue. It's still not solved, but I'm starting to feel a little bit more confidence. Why is it so dark as well in this room? It'll probably be raining for the whole day. Oh god, you're gonna jinx it. uh, let's see. Oh no, it won't. It won't. It's already not working. Okay, so now I need to source emsdk env.sh. And now if I... Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. I missed something. No, no, no. So in the construct file, first of all, let's do this way. Yeah. Now we'll need to recompile FFmpeg again, so let's sing a campfire song. We're sitting around a campfire. Ah, Hyperland. I'm thinking of trying Hyperland again. Yeah, I feel like I should probably give it a try. I did not really give Hyperland a decent try because of not being able to tile the windows as I expected. Maybe it's a better system, and I just don't want to have too many things installed on my system as well. So that's why having, like, I can have the i3 way of styling in Hyperland, but for that I need to download yet another program, like a kind of module, and I don't want to be reliant on modules. This takes so long to start. Like FFmpeg, thank God that exists, but please, your documentation, please, you, you're everything. Fix things. Hyperland is great for anime girl rising. This is my background. I don't rise my setup, even though I live in Japan. I don't rise my stuff. So therefore, it's better than i3. Oh. Recently, I've been mainly like when I watch anime, it has been in Japanese only. My background is black, yeah. The thing that I have in my monitor, it's kind of a bad one. I use Light Team on the internet, but if I have my internet open like next to my window, if I put this here and I leave it like this for some time, there will be some kind of like burn-in. Like it's an LCD, but there's some kind of burn-in. Then the moment that I go to a black screen, the part that was white about my screen will have like a small like fade, like a print of the window that was there. I don't like it, and I don't find a way to fix this. It's it's just like a LCD burn-in. It does disappear after some time, but it takes some time. Is that a reference to how Evimpact has stolen your soul, leaving only a void? Ah, fun. That's called pixel retention. Yeah, I hate it. And sometimes if I close my PC and start to back up again, it will still be there. Like I just need that to run my monitor for a bit. Retention, not burning, so it's temporary. Yeah, I do kind of want a bigger monitor. That's like one of the issues that I have right now. Also, it's not high enough. Like I already put like a small table to put my monitor on. It's still not really high enough for me. And it's just kind of small. Like it's 22-inch, I think. It's 22-inch monitor. I don't really have anything to measure right now. But it's a tiny monitor, and then my wife has that very big monitor, which makes me very jealous. But that's like a built-in. Like it's kind of like her PC is kind of like a TV with a PC built in it. So You cannot access the BIOS as well. You can't really do much with it. And here is me using a 15-inch laptop looking down at it. I like being more ergonomic. When you're older, you will understand that. Like, my body just hurts if I don't do something proper. Like, my wrist pain completely went away because of my keyboard, so it was kind of expensive, but I still paid the exact same price like I would for any other keyboard. But it saved my wrists. And this one is still not working. Oh. This is a different one. This is a different one. Um, I don't know if this is like big enough to like read on screen, on the in the stream. So let's just put a taper now. So now I'm getting this error. So uncaught in promise runtime error. So WebAssembly instantiate data segment 0 is out of bounds. Offset 10, the la 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 la, length la 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 la. Okay, but what does this mean? Well, I already get random pains. I have flat feet and basically need to relearn to walk because my feet point outwards. I don't know if I should show this on screen, but my big toe got stuck in my bicycle wheel some days ago. And yeah, there's now like a black part on my big toe. I feel like people always have like some issue going on with their feet. Like, or it's like random pains. Like in my right foot, I always have a random pain if I walk for a long time. Don't show that, they'll sell it on OnlyFans. Oh, that's another business idea. OnlyFans. And I just show like snippets of FFmpeg codes. And every now and then a foot. As like a gotcha. It surprised me like what kind of things you can find on the internet. Okay, so this is probably because of these numbers that you cannot find anything. Where is the... How did you call yourself again? Googling God? Googling God? I think... Hmm. Hmm. How about I remove runtime error? Wait, so what actually is it saying right now? So data segment 0 is out of bounds. The offset is 10 million. The length is 24 million and the memory size is 33 million. Hmm. Now, I'm not good at math, but... Hmm. Oh yeah, no, that is a minus. Oh yeah, no. So not enough memory? I think it's a memory limit of 32 megabytes. Yeah, it does look like that. So I guess in here I need to do something? Hmm. Demo, I do have the thing of like allow memory growths. Hey, Kirerage? I'm terrible with pronouncing names, so I apologize in advance. Um, cheap viewers on Nani Nani Nani. Remove the space. Okay, well, where is the ban button? Voila. Um, it's a memory limit, so how can we raise the memory limit? Oh, there's like something stuck in the back of my throat. Oh, I hate being sick. Well, we already got a lot further than I was able to last time. What did I do to make this work? Oh yeah, the changing the version. Hmm. Um, my PC suddenly decided to start flying a little. Um, as total memory, would that help? But I already set initial memory to like 128 megabytes. Uh, hmm. Let's put on that and let's try again. Oh, wait, I do need to delete them. If I don't delete them, sometimes it just does not work. Ugh. Initial memory must be a multiple of WebAssembly page size. Hmm? Hmm. 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 Oops. So, sometimes like the AI stuff comes up. Did not do it this time. Um, how can I? But this one says 124 MB. So what am I? Wait, did I? Oh, Ohio. Yeah, it is. Like I thought it is. Wait. Demo, even then. Like I know I'm bad at math, but not that bad. Okay, now it built. So let's see. Nothing happens. Yeah, no, it's again. I just did your Godot Neovim setup. My head is spinning. In the beginning, using Neovim can be kind of yeah difficult. It does get easy rather quickly when you use it a little bit. Recently, I started using the numbers more. By example, I want to go to stack size that's 9 and up. I want to go to the last print statement, I go 8 and down. So, yeah. I started doing that more because it's kind of helpful instead of having to do like this. Oh, whoops. Like this. Something I found out as well yesterday, if you're in insert mode, Control T and Control D change your line tabbing. A very small thing, but it does help. And it also explains like when I have an internet window next to it open, I try to open a new tab. Yeah, things kept trying to like move. Okay, so it's still out of memory. Hmm. Hmm. To increase MScript's initial memory allocation beyond the default 32, you can use a maximum memory setting. Oh? So how about I... And this is another one. So, by example, I want to do the stems too. I type in 1024 and then Control A. Voila! That's something I really like about NeoVim as well. Like, I want to do this plus 60. So I type in 60 and then... Oh, whoops. I want to do this plus 60. I type in 60 and then Control A. It's... I think these kind of like small features are quite nice. It only adds for... it only helps for like adding and... Yeah. Gozen gamba. Mata ne, mata ne. Nah, it's not recompile FFmpeg pack. Wait, did I? Also, did I delete it? Yep. Python builds. Oh, I hate FFmpeg pack stuff, but this feels very much. Why? It's just me making mistakes again. I really want to get the network, like the web export to work. If that could work, that would be so good. Okay, it did build, but does it work? It doesn't. Hmm. Is there like something in here that I can change? Um, godot. For initial memory, I put initial memory on so much. Yeah, the initial memory. I have this one set to 1024 megabytes. For your information, it's from AI, so take it with a grain of salt. That's the problem with AI. It copies things. It does not read the documentation properly. It just copies other people's codes. So yeah, the initial memory is set to 1024. Memory growth is allowed, and the maximum memory is set to 2 gigabytes. So oh, oops. Let's clean everything and compile again from scratch. And let's see if that does anything or not. Like the thing is, I try to use AI to work on GoZen, like the GDE extension. The problem is there are not enough FFmpeg examples out there for it to actually be useful. So most of the things that I got from using AI were just badly made things that did not work at all. So yeah, instead of wasting my time more with trying to make the AI work, I just thought from let's learn it by myself. So I went to the documentation myself. AI works on things that have been done multiple times and have a lot of examples available. But the thing is, FFmpeg is so complicated that most people only use the command line. Like I remember some like specific things. Like I would ask it to do something to like write a piece of script, and I would ask specifically for C++, and it will just give me the command line versions. It will just make a script in C++ that executes command line variables. Hmm. Like, I don't think people can believe how many times I saw this exact screen. Oh, hey, man, adult. Yeah, I've been awake since like 4 and a bit, so yeah. Just lime me, my kid who just woke me up. Yeah, it's Golden Week, so. Hmm. The whole Golden Week season in Japan is like, here is a week of vacation. You can do whatever you want, travel around, and then you stand in the traffic jams, or you can barely go anywhere because it's way too busy. Golden Week, it's supposed to be for your vacation. I remember in my teaching company, Golden Week was not even a thing. We still had to work, and the problem was like a lot more students would come. I was also kind of known as like the happy sensei who likes playing around. So a lot of kids had like their makeup days on my days, making my days a lot more busy. This takes time. So being mean really pays off. Good to yeah. Well, in my company, like the foreign teacher who did nothing got promotions. My salary increase was not even $1 a month in my last year. Uh, and then the other teachers got, well, the salary increases were never really big. But if you got like a $5 a month salary increase, that was like a big deal. Yeah, the whole English teaching business here in Japan. The foreigners are replaceable, and the Japanese teachers are very easily replaceable, so. I did like the job, but the whole company aspect of it and the colleagues, yeah. I like to work, I like to be busy, and then seeing other people being on their laptop the entire time during working hours, or playing games on their Switch during working hours, that like was really, oh, yeah. That's like the most frustrating thing for me to see. People at their workplace using their personal phone or playing games or being on their personal laptop. That ticks me off. Like we've been looking at a couple of houses now as well, and our real estate agent, he does use his personal phone, and it's very obvious because on the back of his phone is a Pudikura picture. It's kind of like a cute picture of him together with his girlfriend, but that it's like such a serious looking guy, and then you see the back of his phone. It's like, oh, I feel like in a company setting, you should not use your personal devices, and especially as a real estate agent, they earn enough. Get yourself a phone that's only for work. How many people are actually in the chat right now? Bum, bum, bum. Also, we at some point we had 7 viewers. Wait, why is this like so? Let's not show my stream key this time. Okay, this because I started like made the stream. Yeah, no, this part is not supposed to be here. Oh well. First, it complains about the bitrate being too high, and now it complains about the bitrate being too low. Is there like a delay or something on the stream, like something that's like kind of off? Real estate doesn't always pay that much, though. Hmm. That's a difficult one. Like I know some places don't pay well, and it's also a lot of times that they get like a percentage of the sales that they make. So it really depends on like which bonds you go to, kinda. But still, to get like an extra phone that's only for work, or like your work should probably provide that to begin with. Oh, whoops. And it doesn't work again. The good thing is we got a different error. So we're one step closer again. And I do feel like this is probably one of the last steps that we need to overcome. But what can we do about this? Already increased the initial memory. Okay, but is this like a chromium thing or something? But if this is a chromium thing, like it should still work. Hmm. Um, pum 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 pum. On network conditions. How about I make it act like it's Firefox on Windows? Nope, still the same thing. How about this becomes Internet Explorer 11? This is probably only for the network stuff, so yeah, probably doesn't do anything. Work now. I could try. Yeah, bugs will provide it, but in many places they don't, or it's a shitty one. Well, nowadays you have to be kind of like you have to kind of try hard to get a shitty phone. Like if it's only a phone to show certain like pictures or something, or like shows something quickly on the internet. Um, Yoshi boy, how's it going? It's been going, most kind of good and not good. I keep getting memory errors, but at least I get some kind of a decent error right now. So the web export is almost working for the GoZen extension, but it just doesn't. There's still some issue. I don't know how I can like make this work at this point. Um, like I already increased the initial memory. I increased the maximum memory. How about I comment these ones out. Voila. And let's try again. Oh, whoops. I should probably have to delete that one. No. Oh, yeah, okay. I was on time. Nothing changed. Um, how can I fix this? As far as I can tell, the memory is still 32 megabytes, so EMCC is overriding it maybe. Because it's still compiling with a 32 megabyte limit still. Hmm. Wait, should I put this in link flags or CC flags, or does it not really matter? Hmm. Oh, whoops. Okay, whoops. You can also try checking memory size allowed with console. Oh, nope. Um, yeah. That did not work. um, Dojo. Oh, fun! It doesn't work. Welcome to my world. Every single time when I work on a GDE extension, I feel stressed that something will break because just looking at it in the wrong way can break it. Like I don't know if you remember, like if you were in the stream at the time, that a single enter, like just a white space enter, would break everything. That was a very fun problem to solve. In the end, it had to do with some like caching that went wrong, but the fact that it was like somehow using cache of like different codes because of an enter. Okay, so how can I get ah can I want to print. How can I print the link flags? Wait. There's something strange going on here as well. So it already says use pthreads 1. So it goes 1 and then it also goes 0. Hmm. What is pthreading for? That's for enabling multi-threading inside of the browser. I technically should use this. Like, it is actually better if I do this. Because for the whole video decoding, being able to use multiple threads, it does help a lot with, especially 4K footage. So let's enable threading. I think that's all I need to do. Instead of here, let's also print CC flags. Let's build it again. Let's delete this. And let's sing another campfire song. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, no, no. I need to compile everything back. Okay, and in Godot we will need to go to project, export, and enable thread support. And back to the campfire song. How many people have been watching on Twitch? Like, I don't know enough about Twitch to actually grow on Twitch. I do know that I need like... Oh, eh? Oh, I lost a follower. I had 32. Hmm. Oh well. So stream 7 days a month, stream 8 hours a month, like, and average 3 concurrent viewers per stream. I don't know. I don't know how you can grow on Twitch. I don't use Twitch enough for that. Okay, well, I don't need these anymore. Any plans for Golden Week? Twitch is supposed to be easier for small streamers to grow, funny enough. Yeah, growing with streaming on YouTube, when you have no viewers, I feel like that's almost impossible. Like, I only had it happen once that like random people discovered the stream on the YouTube homepage. To be fair, the people who which did join at that time did stick around for quite some time. Yeah, but on YouTube you have the pull from your regular videos, yeah. But that, yeah, games with few streamers on it. Like, playing games while streaming, I don't think that's something for me. I can try it, but I barely play games, and the way that I play games, it's oftentimes not that interesting, I think. And the baby woke up. When the baby wakes up, it's always like an alarm clock, like, uh, uh, and then he starts full on crying. So from these tags, I don't really see anything. Like, use speed threads, I should probably not even add that one because it already does it by itself. And the other kid is also awake. I hear him singing again. He keeps singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but then the Japanese version. And in his Baby Go version because he cannot talk properly. Do you have your extensions set to target WebAssembly instead of asm.js? Apparently, you use these flags. I have no idea, but I can try that. Um, Voila. Our viewer on Twitch is already gone. On YouTube, I'm averaging like around 3 people. My kid loves singing this too. I think it's like something that they keep singing in the Yochen. Eh? Why is the chat behind here? Oh, wait a minute. Why is everything compiling again? Hmm. Oh yeah, they sing a lot at the daycare. Yeah. Normally from this week, my kid will start staying in school for longer because right now it has only been 2 hours. So I take him, I come back home, I sit down for an hour, and then I have to go again. But now they will, like, he will need his lunchbox to go to school. And normally we should get like 4 hours before we need to pick him up. I will need to get a better bicycle at some point. I cannot keep using my wife's bicycle because that's the only one that can have a baby seat. I don't want to have another accident with my foot, and by the time it comes that my wife needs to go back to work, I need to also take the other kids with me, so I'll need a bicycle with 2 baby seats. The thing with Japanese bicycles, they're so low. They look so, and they feel kind of uncomfortable to ride on. One full month of 2 hours, that's the worst. After 1 week, he's going full days, and no need to bring a pen to either. DIY a fully 3D printed bicycle. Oh, as a kid, I had like this whole plan on making my own bicycle, and it would involve an electric motor. Like, basically, I was trying to invent the electric bicycle before electric bicycles were a thing. But I would have like added kind of like a motorcycle outside to the bicycle to make it look more cool. Yeah, one full month of 2 hours. It's yeah. He really enjoys his school, so it's not yeah. Still on the way back home, because it's around like lunchtime that we get home. He sits behind me, and the whole time, Gohan, Gohan, like food, food. Oh, this takes so long. I don't understand why it needs to like compile everything. We don't use visual shaders inside of this GDE extension, so why does it need to compile this as well? I don't think I probably don't know enough about like the whole GDE extension stuff, but to me I feel like it should only compile the necessary functions to work. But no, it needs to compile everything for some reason. Okay, let's see. Oh, whoops. No, no, no. Okay, does it work? No, it doesn't. We do get a new error. So, memory access out of bounds at libgozen.web template dev blah, 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 wasn't in its memory. So we do get further this time. We did get... What did I do this time? I should really keep track of what I do. So I enabled pthreads, but now it says that there's a problem with libgozen itself. Okay, so we are one step closer. Okay, so that's because C++ build system sucks. Yeah. Hon- Honestly, I would kind of have liked if Godot was made in another language, like Zig or Go. It will be kind of fun. Godot made in Go. Isn't that the error you had before using the special version of mscripted? No, 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 no. Before it did not say that it was in the library file itself. So this is an improvement. So we're actually like getting somewhere. Like the errors are starting to make a little bit more sense of like guiding where something is going wrong. Oh, okay, let's see. We don't need to rebuild FFmpeg. Let's go this one. It does say 32 followers here, but on the home page it's at 31. Hmm. Modularize is only valid when generating JavaScript outputs. So yeah, that command does not really do much, but let's see. It's still something wrong with the init memory stuff. Um. Oh, whoops. I should probably have done this. Let's enable these again. Let's see if that maybe works. Oh, wait. Oh, let's just do this. First of all, let's delete it. This one. Boom, boom, boom. No. Let's see. I do have my threads this time. Wait a minute. I'm using the same, like, dash S thing here. Will this work? Is this going to solve the issue? Like, I do need to compile FFmpeg again now. Oh, whoops. I do need to compile FFmpeg again now. By the way, if you think it still doesn't have enough memory, you should be able to open the localhost file in the text editor and check when the initialized memory is, I think, the localhost file. I think one of the issues right now is that we were compiling without setting the initial memory on the FFmpeg module itself as well. That's why it did not change from 32 megabytes before. So all this time I kept doing that like link flag stuff and such inside of the sconce file, but not for for the FFmpeg builds. So the FFmpeg library probably only had access to 32 megabytes, but not the rest. Maybe. Like this whole compiling stuff, it's something that has always kind of confused me. Oh well, whilst this oh. So it's basically ignoring it. It is a warning, so um let's just go with it. And in the meantime, let's quickly talk about my COVID supporters. Thank you very much to these people to help me struggle more, to solve my struggling. So we have Eva Polly, Mike K, Menaldal, Digital Tabletops, Marcus Laminen, Derek, Sherwin, Stefan Lis, Guru, David Mr. S, Frankie 5035, Brad, Luan, and then for the one-time people, Cherry, Me Chat, me. And back to me. A quick sponsor read. Okay, so let it cook. It cool because you had it in both flag areas. Yeah, probably. But I don't know the difference. And yeah, it's again stuck at the exact same parts. I do see a lot of like functions that are just not existing, so that just makes me think that the GD extension itself is probably not working. Oh, that's what um it's mad about in its memory now. Progress. Well, that's what it said before. So yeah. Hoping Google has the answer. Google never has the answer when it comes to FFmpeg stuff or DD extension stuff. It never has. It feels like people work on it, they can't find the answer, and they don't even bother of like reporting it, and then yeah. Anyway, I gotta crash. Good luck. Have a good night rest. I'll give myself 30 more minutes to try and solve this, and then yeah. I have a lot of other things to do. My schedule right now is a little bit full. Today I still have to basically film 2 videos and edit 2 videos to upload today. Classic XKCD forum post one. I have no idea what that means. A lot of these things as well, they never even got a reply. And it keeps complaining about the whole memory stuff. So if I do this, and I go into the src web folder. Um, oh, I'm not in the correct script. Whoops. Let's just do this. Oh, whoops. Let's make it return a string and return working. Let's just create like a very basic GD extension, nothing special going on. So instead of video.cpp, we just delete all of this. What was the function again? Let's call it test. Oh. Huh? This should work. Why does it not work? Oh wait, I delete too much. That's why. And for the other files, this one can go, this one can go. Okay, so and Yeah, I do need to remove these. In register types, I will need to remove this one. And here I should normally remove this one. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Um, let's see. If this does not work, then I think I should just give up, because then there's nothing really that will be able to make this work. Print video. Might be too much for the browser to allow it. That could also be it. Maybe. Well, let's first see if this works. If oh, let's see. Okay, so this works. Um. Okay. So now, how about? I think maybe I should remove this from the linking flags. Well, let's just remove it from this here as well. Let's just do this. So let's build again. Will take some time. Like 1 GB may be too much. That's a possibility. Is it like a setting or something? Oh, sorry. Flashbang. Memory. People have been used to it by now, I think. Is there like a... Nope. Isn't there like some kind of like resource monitor? Monitor? We still have 3 viewers. If we could have this on... if we could have this on Twitch, like 3 concurrent viewers, that would be good. Okay, so it keeps complaining about os.getProcessID, but that's not something I can do. That's a problem with Godot itself. Unless I have some kind of like autoload going on, I don't think so. No. Oh well, let's see what it does after it compiles this. Like normally this should just be linked, so it should not have like any interaction with any of the functions. So then I can first implement the auto thing, the auto script. If the auto script works, then I know it's probably something to do with the video script, with the video class. And the whole family is awake. Um, well, this has been some kind of a productive stream so far. It's it's just kind of a shame that things are still not working. We're getting closer. I'm learning more. So, oh. So the moment I add the library, we get the memory access out of bounds error. The moment we add that library. So there is something wrong with the FFmpeg library. So it was not a Godot issue, it's a FFmpeg issue again. Let's check if the whole 1 thing, 1 GB thing is the issue. Okay, and let's run the browser. Nope. There's something. Like this doesn't even make sense to me right now. Just adding the library makes things fail. Okay, hmm. And I think it does need to be static. If it could be just a normal library, I think maybe it could work, but I think it's the fact that it's a static library that's also causing issues. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Um, Memory access out of bounds. Well, we do know that. Wait. We do know that this is causing issues. That it's FFmpeg which is causing issues. So how about um let's remove this one again. Okay, and the light. Whoops. So we don't have device. Let's copy one by one. Let's just do one library at a time. So we built, again, we need to do everything. I... Oh, wait. I think all of these libraries depend on AVUtil. Then are we not even including those files? We're not even including any of the functions of FFmpeg in the C++ script, and it's already giving a memory out of bounds error. Is it because it's like combined file is like too big? I don't know. Like we also tried the whole oh. We tried a couple of things already, so honestly, if this does not work, then I don't really know what the issue is, and then I think I may have to give up on this whole web exporting. Oh well, this will be my last try. This will be my last try. If this does not work, then it's done. I may try a little bit later tomorrow or so, but even with looking with people in chat, I cannot, like, we cannot figure this out, so. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Oh, no, yeah, no. Okay, so let's run in the browser. Okay, so bad export type for fflog2 tab, undefined. So I think this is because, if we go in here, Kit is being needy, so I can't really focus on this. Don't worry. I think we need this libavutil. So this could work. But normally we should not have one of these. No. The moment that we do anything, it's directly memory access out of bounds. So the moment that we include any of the libraries of FFmpeg, things just stop working. I don't think this is possible at this point. Like, now we only include the utilities. Oh? Only including the utilities works. Okay. Okay, so how about we also add libav format? Let's re-export. Run again. Bad export type for AV packet ref undefined. That's probably because AV format relies on... Oh, we need to do this? No, I think... Okay, So, okay, so we do get further than before. Okay, so this also works. But now, I think the best way to test if it, like, I think the issue is with that one, like, double define. So lib SVS scale has that, like, half two floats thing going on. Okay, so re-exports. Let's see. Let's hope. Okay. Okay. So um so well that works. Um and then we get the bad export type for AV packet ref. And that's because that's a part of libav codec. So okay, libav codec is the issue right now. That one is causing for the memory issue. And if you look inside of here, so this one is 26.5, 302. This one is 75. So I think this file is just too big, the libav codec. So if I go into event pack, I need to find more things to disable, I think. Um, is there like a way to make AV codec smaller? Let's see. This should not take long. We disabled everything. But I do feel confident about this. I do feel like this may work somehow. We may got it. We may got the solution. Only 5 minutes left of compiling and we will know. Anyway, how has the streaming doing? I wish there was like some kind of like graph that I could see of how like in YouTube that you could see how many people have been watching the stream. I've almost been streaming for I've been streaming for 2 hours now. It knows I've been streaming for 2 hours, so why is this part here? I don't like that there's like a big empty space here. Oh, this looks better. Then why can this not be the same? Oh well. Okay, it's installing. Let's see. It will probably complain about some like not having any functionality. Oh. Oh yeah, the double symbol again. Well, let's see anyway. Maybe it still works or does something. Oh. No, yeah, no. That did not work. Okay. So I need to compile everything again. Okay, and instead of here, binds. And again. Uh, so we do need to combine library because else it does not work at all. So the combined library does actually work, I guess. Oh, well, let's see. Let's see. Doing this combine is never really much that I can do. Well, no memory out of bounds error this time. It did crash though. Let's see. Let's see. I think this is the final compile. If this results in nothing, then I'll give up for today. And I'll move on to my next tasks. Okay, and that one is ready. Let's see. And it crashed again. Oh. Okay, so we just need to disable. Oh no. Now I'll probably spend a couple more hours on this. Oh, but I disabled so many things, so what does it actually include right now? Oh, um, oh crap. I didn't expect this to work, so. Oh crap. Mm. Oh, ah, okay. How what should be my next plan of action now? Let's just put this back to main in here. Voila. Session 2. Why are there like multiple sessions open right now? Okay, what do I do? What do I do? I think let's just build without compiling FFmpeg. Pack. Let's delete this one. Oh, we don't have libav codec. That's why. Okay. 264. Enable encoding. Let's enable this one. I know this one is installed. Uh, 264. Okay, let's do I have sudo fragment ss open 64? It's not installed. Wait, but which one does it normally use then? Disable all probably disables way too many things. Because I also need all of these, so the reason why it works is just because AV codec is not included at all. How about I do disable everything? Because that should disable all of these. And then we enable the encoder. It's 264. And if you do this, let's hope on no error. Basically, I'm not disabling enough stuff, which makes AV codec crash. Let's hope there's no error happening, so we can continue. I do wonder what in lib AV codec is causing the issue. I think it's just that the file is too big for... No. But it is 75 megabytes, so there's probably something too much inside of it that's causing an issue. No. What was that? So enabled decoders. We have one decoder, we have no programs. Parser, demuxers, muxer. Oh, we probably need a demuxer. Oops. Okay, so this probably won't work. Did I set this back already? Project settings, run main, yes. So bad export type for FF format, IO close defaults. So I disabled a little bit too many things. But if we go into the GDE extension folder, ffmpeg bin lib AV codec, it's only 7.8 megabytes right now, so it did go down in size by a lot. ffmpeg how disable how make AV codec smaller. No, yes. No, it's all auto detect. Auto. So disable everything. Not a good idea. Oh. Let's do all of these as well. The AV foundation, I think I need that one. AV since the auto detects. What are like all the possible things that I can disable? Wait, can I? If I just disable all the hardware stuff. This one has now to detect. This one is no by default. This one is no by default. This one is no by default. No, no. Okay. Oh, whoops. QQ. Voila, and we need to do this 15 times, so voila. And one more. Okay, so that disables all of these things. A sane person would probably test to see if this works already. I will not do that. Auto detects. Right, what are these things here? External library supports. Is it because of this? Hmm. Tool chains options, nope. Advanced options, nope. Optimization options, experts only. Some people would call me an expert in nothing. Yeah, I'm not an expert. I have no idea what this says. Okay, well, let's compile once and let's see. It's my last attempt for today. This really is my last attempt for today. Yeah, and this will take some time. Again. Oh well, how long have I been streaming now? Over 2 hours? 2 hours, 50 minutes? 2 hours, 18. I did get a lot closer, and I know that it's possibly possible to make the web exports work, but it will just not include a lot of the features. But I think a lot of things in FFmpeg we don't really need to begin with. So those are probably things that I should also disable for the main GDE extension. I do want to make a version of GoZen itself that relies on the installed FFmpeg, so people can have access to all their libraries that they have installed, like X264 and X265 and such. Cannot use. Okay. MFX. MFX. I want to disable it. Let me disable it. Wait, why? Is there no way to disable this? It does not let me use both of these at the same time, but I cannot even, like, choose them. Oh, wait. Oops. Oh, my mistake. Ah. Oops. And that's the thing about streaming for me early in the morning. The moment that it goes past like 7 o'clock, Europe is sleeping. So the chat just becomes quiet. Um, this takes way too long. It already takes long compiling FFmpeg pack for um, my system, like my system X11, well, Linux. But compiling it through the whole like M scripting thing for the web, it just takes so much longer to start. Okay, but in here we can actually like see how many things are being enabled. So I think we can probably take this list and like see what we can disable from here. Okay, so let's copy this. So that may be helpful for later when I start troubleshooting this even more. But libav codec, there's something inside of that which, for some reason, the web version does not like. Okay, just a little bit more. It's almost done. And now Godot. And voila. Okay, let's see if this works or not. And it doesn't. Oh well, I got some more information of like what's may possibly wrong. I just need to disable some stuff in FFmpeg for the compiling, and then I may get it working. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for me for today. It's been kind of a long stream already. It's 7 o'clock, my family's awake. It's time to spend some time together. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next one. And before I go, a quick mention to all my Ko-fi supporters. Ivo Pali, Mike K, Menadel, Digital Tabletops, Marcus Laminen, Derek, Sharon, Guru. I will keep messing that one up. And Davey, Mr. S, Stefan List, Frankie 5035, Brett, Luan, and then for the one-time donators, thank you very much as well, Cherry and me chat me. Yeah, the sign and the letter after me chat is probably the Japanese character me. I think that is the one. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.